fans, this is your boy the One here today to give you a recap of this past week in the Major League Baseball. I'm going to start off giving you the outcome of each team, how they fared this past week, and then I'm going to give you the highlights of the past week and my top 5 predictions from each league. Start off in the American League. In the American League East, we had the Yankees, who went 2-1 this past week. Then we had the Tampa Bay Rays going 1-2. The Blue Jays, they went 2-1. The Orioles went 2-1. The Red Sox losing both of their games, 0-2. Then in the Central, we had the Royals winning 3 out of 4. The Twins going 1-2. The Tigers going 1-2. The White Sox losing 3 out of 4. The Indians going 2-1. In the American League West, we had the Angels going 2-0. The Astros going 2-1. The Rangers going 1-2. The Mariners going 1-2. And the A's going 2-1. In the National League East, we had the Nationals at 1-2. The Mets went 1-3. The Braves went 1-2. The Marlins 0-3. The Phillies 3-0. In the Central, the Cardinals, they went 2-1 by Pirates, got swept, went 0-3. The Cubs went 2-1. The Brewers went 3-0. The Reds went 1-2. The Dodgers 2-1. The Giants 3-0. The D-backs 0-3. The Padres 2-0. And the Rockies 0-2. Now, the highlights of the week, this past week, was the Cubs called up Kyle Schwarber to do some catching because of Miguel Montero is out for a limited time. Schwarber in his first game back in the big leagues went 3 for 4 Friday night, but made 2 errors. And John Lester, he had a perfect game, perfect no-hitter going to the 7th inning, and ends up winning his first start in like 11, his past 11 starts. Clayton Kershaw had a season-high 14 strikeouts against the Nationals. The Pirates, they get swept by the Brewers. The Dodgers take 2 out of 3 against the Nationals in the battle of 2 first-place teams. The Cubs took 2 out of 3 from the Braves with 2 straight wins. Their two aces, Jake Arrieta and John Lester, allowed no runs in those 2 games. Zach Greinke extends his scoreless streak to 43 2/3 innings. And Dallas Kershaw, for the Houston Astros fans, a career-high 13 in the win. And it's a pretty exciting week. So, things are starting to heat up. As you know, we're only like a little less than 2 weeks away from the trade deadline. Still rumors about where some of these top players going to go, like Johnny Cueto, Cole Hamels. Top pitchers. And you got our Rawless Chapman and out the bullpen and Jonathan Papelbon. So, those are quite some of the high people that's out right now. We don't know when they end up. The trade down leaking closely. We just have to wait and see. Also, the Cubs made a roster move. They designated Edwin Jackson and calls up Rafael Soriano to help out in the bullpen. So, we have to see what it brings. So, here's my top 5 teams as of this week. Starting the American League, I had to say my number 1 team this week in the American League, I still had to be Kansas City Royals, followed by the Anaheim Angels, then the New York Yankees, the Houston Astros, and the Minnesota Twins. That's my top 5. And for the National League, it's swapped a little bit. St. Louis Cardinals still number 1. I've taken 2 out of 3 against the Nationals. I had to get to the Dodgers, followed by the Cubs, then the Nationals, and then the Pittsburgh Pirates, who just got swept. So, they moved down to 5. They was like number 3 last week, but, since they got swept by the Brewers. So, I don't know. Maybe Pittsburgh might start to slip, but that's how my top 5 goes in both leagues. I'll be back again next week to give you another review of the past week and a new top 5 and any further news as far as trade deadlines and the trade talks and who went where, if any trades are made available. I will keep you updated. So until then, I'd like to say peace and I'm out.